to first grade at Clinton Elementary School. Hi, I'm Miss Bratland. I went to Illinois State University, and this is my second year teaching first grade at Clinton Elementary School. One of my favorite books are The Cat in the Hat, because Dr. Seuss books are so silly. Hi, I'm Miss Wilhelm. I went to Illinois State University, and this is my fourth year teaching. A fun fact about me is that I love Elephant and Piggy books.
Hey everybody, I'm Mrs. Jones. I'm so glad to see you and talk to you today, but I have been teaching for 14 years. I've taught a lot of grades, but first grade is my favorite. I went to Aurora University, and I love Pete the Cat books because I love animals.
Hi first graders, I'm Miss Bennett. I am Mrs. Jones' student teacher this year. I go to Illinois State University. And my favorite book is Chrysanthemum, because I love getting to know all you first graders and getting to know all your names. Hi everyone, welcome to first grade curriculum night. Follow along for some important first grade information. First and foremost, everyone has a toolkit that they picked up. You'll have a math book in there along with a lot of other fun stuff. Please make sure that we're using it just for school. For word study and spelling, every week, friends will get 5 sight words. We're gonna practice those once every day, and then we will have a spelling test on dry erase boards every Friday. For math and science, we follow the Eureka math curriculum. This is aligned with Common Core standards. Every day we will follow an application problem, a concept development, and a problem set. Any pages that we skip are not required to be completed. Although if you'd like to, they're great for extra practice. ST Math will be used daily. The first 24 lessons are kind of about how to use a computer and navigate Gigi. Be patient because those can be challenging. As for science, we will be learning about plants, sky, and energy.
Hi first graders, for reading this year, we'll be using Fontes and Pinnell Classroom. We'll have an interactive read aloud every single week. And then starting in a few weeks, we will be pulling small groups for guided reading in the afternoon. For your first graders, by the end of the year, we would like them to be reading at a level J. For the winter, we would like all of our first graders to be at an F or G reading level, and they will be assessed every quarter based on their reading level. For social studies, we'll be studying the rules, historical change, and goods and services. We will be going back and forth between science and social studies units. For writing, students will be writing every single day in their journals or on their whiteboard. When you look at your students' writing, make sure you remind them, do they have a capital letter? Is there punctuation? Is there spacing between their words? And have them reread their story.
Hi, this is Mrs. Jones. Let's talk about some distance learning expectations and some questions you guys had addressed that you wanted to know some answers to. So that Canvas app is pretty awesome, but you can download it on your phone. We recommend that you do it with the student app so you can see what your child sees. However, we're still learning about it too, so hang tight and feel free to share any experiences you have with that so we can better help you through that. We are going to be doing small group Zooms. Just hang tight, they're coming. It's when we begin to work till 11:30. We will then be pulling small groups later. So it's going to happen, just be patient. Our afternoon schedules are super fun, I love them, but guess what? You can do them in any order you want. Those are just a suggestion of the order that we would like them in, but do what works best for your child and just make sure all expectations are complete by the next school day. We do recommend that you can definitely have an adult nearby your child working, but you do not have to be sitting next to them. We're trying to encourage some independence and working for all of those school goals and learning goals by yourself. As teachers, we've definitely found that the headphones can be somewhat of a challenge, so please determine what's best for your kiddo. Feel free to share our emails with your daycare provider. This has really helped us to help them through any challenges they're having. And as of course, when Zoom likes to be silly and not do all the things we want it to and you're experiencing issues, please just email us or the secretary so we know how to provide the expectations that you'll need for the next day. Let's talk about how we're going to know that your child has done all of those things and completed all tasks. As teachers, we're checking our ST Math and RAS Kids participation every day. We're checking spelling twice a week by a recording via Canvas. We're going to start this during the week of September 14th. I think you'll be able to figure it out easy. We're gonna make a video for you and I promise it will turn out well. Then one more thing, let me tell you about grades. And if you've been with Clinton before, you kind of understand this is nothing new. What we're working towards are those 4, 3, 2s, and 1s. And I want you to think about like 4 is you can do it without anybody's help. So that would mean that you didn't need me. And of course, that's really not expected right now. So these are working toward those goals. 3 is meets and would indicate that your child completed that work successfully without having someone with them the entire time. 2 is approaching and 1 is starting. We're gonna learn more about these as we go through the school year, but just so you can familiarize yourself now, you have that information for you. All right.
For lunch and brain breaks are a suggested time for snack and bathroom and some movement, and you will have lunch every day from 11 to 12. Art, music, and PE will be every Tuesday. Each classroom, Ms. Bratland, Ms. Jones, and Ms. Wilhelm all have a separate schedule, so please make sure you follow the schedule for your child, as well as these are the contacts for those teachers if you would need them. Birthdays, we will do shout outs every morning meeting if we have a birthday in the classroom, and Canvas will also have a posting for birthdays.
Oh, it's my turn again. This is Mrs. Jones. Just to review some Zoom behavior and expectations. Please help your child log on each morning if they need it. They're starting to get to be pros, so a round of applause to them. We strongly encourage that cameras be on so we could better hear the kiddos and see how we can help. Microphones should be muted if it's not their turn to talk. That's hard and we're working on it. Students should try their best to be an active participant and try to encourage choosing a quiet place for them to focus on their Zoom call. Above all, we are trying to drive that kind bus and be polite to our classmates, even though we might not be able to hear them, or even though we hear a lot of other things. We're going to try to embrace that with grace and do the best that we can. Most importantly, have fun. Some helpful hints. We've heard a lot during the question session that how do we set up for success? And so we suggest that you find a table and a quiet space to work. There's some great skills and teaching things that like the right chair, have your feet leveled up so you're sitting comfortably. But some other tricks and tips that we've used in the classroom are sit on a yoga ball. If you've got those bouncies or those wiggles, it helps to get that out. You could use a stretching band underneath your chair and then you can wiggle your feet. And then how do you help those kiddos that it's sometimes hard to stay focused because we're young and it's so difficult to sit still that long. You could also use a sticker chart or an incentive-based like practice. Maybe every 10 minutes you're earning a sticker to get you some sort of reward, or you're possibly working towards an experience together. Like if you earn this many stickers today, at the end of the week, we can have an ice cream treat, or at the end of the week, we can do something special. Feel free to cater it to your child. You know them best, so we trust you on doing all of those. And if you need more helpful hints, just reach out.
First grade goals, we've had a lot of parents ask what should they expect their students to be able to do by the end of the year. So while this picture right here is a little blurry for you to see, I have attached it to our Canvas page. Some of the simple goals are I can add and subtract within 20. I can count, read, and write numbers up until 120. I can read long vowel words. I can identify the first, middle, and last sound, etc. These are some of the expectations that we have for first graders all the way until the end of the year. Remember, this is on our Canvas page if you want to reference it. Thank you so much for listening to us and being our best teammates as we complete this fun new year of learning. And we look forward to talking to you again. Also, please make sure you fill out your survey. If you look on our Curriculum Night page where you found this video, we have a survey linked to the bottom. Write your name, your child name, any other questions you still have, and your feeling about distance learning. And that is all. Thank you.